There's a lot of people right now who have to work from home, possibly lost their job or taking huge pay cuts. Maybe some of you are trying to start a new business to supplement your old income. And I know some of you are thinking about buying brand new laptops or purchasing a webcam. Webcams are really expensive right now. They're in demand. If you want to buy one, you got to go on eBay and pay crazy prices. You might be able to create a home office experience using a smartphone. If you have a Galaxy device or a Huawei smartphone, it has software on it that changes the smartphone experience into a computer experience as soon as you hook it up to a monitor. Now, I'm using a Galaxy device, and this will work with any Galaxy device from the Galaxy S8 all the way up to the brand new S20 Ultra. Same with the Galaxy Note lineup. You do need a couple accessories to make this work, but this is still significantly cheaper than purchasing a brand new laptop. Now, the first accessory is a USB Type-C cable. This cable will connect directly to your smartphone. On that cable, it has to have an HDMI port so that you can connect an HDMI cable to one end, and then the other end goes into the back of a monitor. Any monitor will work as long as it has an HDMI port. The next thing you want is a couple of USB ports. It really depends on your situation. If you have a wired mouse and a wired keyboard, you can connect it to the USB Type-C dongle and use that to type on. The Galaxy phone will detect it and allow you to use it. You could use wireless keyboards and mice like I have here, but you'll have to connect the wireless dongles to here, or you can just use Bluetooth. Bluetooth will work with this as well. The other thing you probably want is a USB Type-C port on this to connect a charger to it. This will allow you to keep your phone charged throughout the entire day. Essentially, you could use this setup 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without it ever dying on you. Now, to make the phone stay put, I'm using a GorillaPod with a selfie smartphone camera holder. I just screw it to the back of the GorillaPod, and then I maneuver the GorillaPod on top of the monitor so that the camera faces down towards me. You could use anything, like you can clip it, you could tape it. It doesn't really make a difference. The idea is you want it on top of the display so it mimics a webcam. Here's the good news though. The webcam on the Samsung Galaxy lineup of smartphones is so much better than any laptop you're going to buy. Most of these laptops have 1 to 2 megapixel cameras. Some have 5, which are the better ones, but this one has a 10 megapixel camera, and this is just gonna look so much better. Here's an example comparing it to the MacBook Air 20, and by God, does the MacBook Air 20 look like 1960 Civil War footage compared to the Galaxy S20. So I do have a key light on the desk. This is the Elgato Key Light. I use this for better lighting on the face, and I also use it to stream games. Like when I'm gaming, you want the light. It makes you look better on camera. Very important. If you're in conference calls all day, it'll just make you look so much better. It's cool because you can go into the app and adjust the brightness, the color temperature, or even use voice assistants to turn it on and off. I also have a wireless charger on the desk, and this charges the Galaxy Buds. You can use any headphones you want. It really doesn't make a difference, but it's nice to have headphones because sound is better. If you're not using the headphones, you're forced to use the speaker and the microphone on the smartphone. It will work, it will be fine, but if you have a pair of headphones lying around, this will just make the sound experience sound cleaner and more enjoyable. Now, it's a good setup. It's a productivity-based setup. If you're living in Google Docs and Microsoft Office and you're browsing the internet or you're living in a browser period, this will get you through this pandemic. If you're doing anything else like editing video or Photoshop or anything along those lines, then yes, you're gonna need a proper laptop. But if you're just doing Zoom meetings and you're living in documents, this setup is more than adequate. And the best part about it is you have access to all the apps on your smartphone directly on your display. I hope this helps out some of you, especially if you have a Galaxy or Huawei smartphone. This could save you a few bucks. If you want to check out any of the products I have in this video, there'll be links in the description down below. As always, please stay safe, self-isolate, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.